Oh,
Alright, now we wait for this to see if it catches up or anything.
Basically, purge.
Sorry, gotta make sure everything is set up so the archives stay working.
let me test my
Yeah, no.
D&D Beyond connection to roll 20 here real quick.
Alright, so no clue what I'm. Oh, okay, cool. So that's loading.
Yep.
Someone want to go and check the audios of everybody?
Are you feeling okay there, buddy? Do
Mic check.
you have the COVID?
Actually, my what the fuck they call them? Tonsils are infected again, so I'm gonna have to get them removed soon. So that'll be fun.
Why haven't you gotten them removed yet?
It means you
Never
can
had the
have
need to.
ice cream.
Never
I mean, you're
had the
supposed
real
to eat
need to,
toast or
so.
something, but still, ice cream.
It'll also affect my voice drastically, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, buddy, because I have you like maxed out on my volume and I can barely hear you.
Sorry about that. It's also due to my microphone.
Yeah, there you go. Sound a little bit better now.
You see, if I actually talk into the microphone, it fucking works.
Then you should
Yeah,
do
that, yeah. Wow, jeez. A DM talking into the microphone. Jeez,
I know. Who'd have thought?
that's radical thing. That's radical thinking right there, my friend.
Radical thinking. Radical, like the people who fly planes into buildings.
No, I was going more with the raw kind of radical, like the type of people who do pickle and ice creams type of radical.
That sounds pretty crazy, man. I don't know if I can follow you that far.
That's just satanic at that point.
So,
Hey, that's just Minnesota.
fair point.
I stand by my statement.
Just don't go to Minnesota, then you'll be fine. You won't have to deal with the scourge of pickles and ice cream.
Fair point.
Ugh.
But I do believe we are, in fact, live right now.
Hey,
Apologizing for
tweet it
insulting
out.
everyone from
Hello,
Minnesota.
viewers. Oh, we're live.
Yes. I think we should be live.
I'll check.
It's all a trick.
Does my nose look long to you?
No.
What's that green thing crawling out of it?
Booger.
It's a worm. This is a reality where every human is a Worms Reloaded map.
Oh no!
I only play Worms Armageddon.
Same difference.
The PlayStation 1 Worms Armageddon was the best Worms Armageddon. Somebody fucking fight me on that. I dare you.
I don't play Worms. I don't know anything.
Okay. First of all, Nintendo 64.
I never played any of them, so
Motherfucker. Have you heard
I tried
the
playing
theme
one that
song?
Brian bought me, and it was difficult as hell.
Have you heard the theme song of
Yes.
the PS1 version?
the only reason why I bought a PS1 was to play Final Fantasy VII.
I have not heard of the theme song for
Go Power Rangers.
of the Worms Armageddon in PS1.
That's what the theme song is.
Wait. Do. Is that?
No, that's Power Rangers.
Yeah. I was
What
just
are you
like,
talking about? That's the Worms theme song.
Na 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 da 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 da. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this in announcements for being live.
We can only hope.
Yeah, no, we should be live. Yeah, everything's saying that we're live.
Oh.
So, how's everyone's week doing?
Allergies are kicking my butt.
You know, I hear that the virus is about to disappear suddenly.
Yeah, probably. Well,
yeah.
no, according to the news, the first thing is they're going to mandate masks across the nation.
Oh, cool. So the joke about having to wear fucking a maid outfit wasn't wrong. Great.
Yeah, it's just going to be gender neutral. Everyone's going to have to do it.
Well, joke's on them. I'm gonna be in jail for public indecency due to my fucking dick.
No.
Oh no.
Not the dick.
Well, my plans to move forward is mincing. I will be moving to Ireland.
Why would you want to go to that little shithole of a country?
Ireland is not part of the is not in London, so I'll be safe.
It's still in socialist hellhole.
That is true.
So
I don't know if
you're not.
it's socialist, but they have similar. Well, I guess you could call it that. But I think it's still in the EU, so
They have
at least
similar
part of
values,
it is.
and they still have
Part of the
the
EU is in it. So,
they still have the thought police there.
yeah.
Thought.
They freaking they'll storm your house with like full police and riot gear if you say something wrong on the internet.
I think Scotland's the worst out of all of them.
Oh yeah,
I was
Scotland
about
has
to
true
say.
thought police.
I was about
They-
to recommend Scotland.
Scotland sucks the tit of Brussels over there.
All right.
Yeah.
Someone who understands what the EU is would know what that joke meant.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So that's out of the window. Canada and New Zealand are in the picture.
Nope. Canada, they're basically socialist sluts as well. New Zealand, a little bit more isolated, and isolated countries like that, though you have it's very much pro-socialist. They are not affected by as much. Australia isn't that bad. Japan, but they hate all foreigners, and they're xenophobic little assholes
They don't
who.
hate all foreigners.
Yes, they do.
One more minute.
Not at all.
If you are not Japanese, you are not one of them.
This is true.
Yeah.
Ever.
Are quite
Ever.
a few.
You
I'm
Best
you
just
can
saying.
never gain.
Get from
You
them
can
is
never
that you're
gain
very
Japanese citizenship.
There's a lot of white people with Japanese. Well, not a lot, but like there's quite a few Japanese people with not Japanese people, white people with Japanese citizenship.
Nope, not the no. There's not
They
not
don't
what you would
mind the
consider.
whites. They just mind the
They
other.
can't vote. They can
No.
marry into it and have like this quasi citizenship because they might have married into it, but they are not full true citizens. They do not have a right to vote. Hell, they can't even give blood. A foreigner cannot even give blood in Japan because their blood is tainted.
Alright, so here's another great debate. Do you think Tarzan was a virgin before he met Jane, or is he clapping some serious gorilla cheeks?
For the sake of my sanity, I say after he met Jane.
Well, if he was mated, gorillas mate for life, and if he was mated, and the lead silverback, what was the father's name? He would have killed him because all the females belong to him. So if he had mated, he wouldn't be part of that Congress.
There's not just monkeys in the jungle.
Monkey.
Well, that would have been the only thing he would have there to do.
I don't know. He wrestles lions and tigers.
I mean,
No, but he
if you
kills
take
them.
a snake and, break out its teeth, you got a flashlight.
Oh my god.
All right. So,
Right, Cosmo's new to this. Right then, so...
why would you like to say something that controversial yet so brave?
I don't think Bianca's caught on to the hint as to what today's episode is going to be about, but who
It's
wants
a Halloween
to...
episode, I get it.
What? Oh yeah, well, this is technically a belated Halloween episode. However, it's only fair that I warn you. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yes.
Well, we're on a flying ship.
Yes, would someone
DNA
like to
101.
fill in Aquin on what the fuck is happening?
Uh,
From your
I'm on the
character's
ship.
perspective, preferably.
We're on a flying ship. That's the last thing I knew.
Yes, and you had went to bed for that evening.
he wakes up to the sounds of a satyr.
furiously pounding his meat and prostate.
Gosh, damn it. Why?
It's only as
Someone
Are they
pounding my
relaying
feet?
this or just relaying it?
If
We
someone's
had
gonna
a
be
s-
giving me a
we
foot
had a
massage,
we
they're
had
gonna
a
get a foot
quick
massage in return.
session. We had a quick session 0 sometime.
That's fun.
well. How's this?
Hey, I'm
Let's
ready.
pick this up as characters. So then,
Yeah,
Oz, Jack, and Acades, you're all sitting up on top deck admiring this magical horse. Of course,
seen
some
a
are
horse
admiring
before.
it in more ways
It's a
than one.
horse, of course.
This noise, Aquan, as you're sleeping in the corner in your humble little home shell, is simply filling your ear holes with its satanic chanting and awakens you.
I get up, I stretch. Is he like reading from a book or prostrating on in front of scrolls?
Sorry about that. I had everything turned off for a second in my volume and I couldn't hear shit.
I said that is he prostrating in front of a book or scrolls or anything like that?
No. Instead, as you turn to look at him, you find the satyr furiously moving his left arm in his hammock. You can insight me to figure out what he's doing.
Oh, I just get up, I pull out some snacks, like some nuts, and I just kind of like walk over and just sit there, just eat some nuts and just stare at him, wondering what he's doing.
Alrighty then. I will add likes to watch to your character sheet.
Scientific. Remember, I'm an
Scientific
anthropologist.
Observation.
Dad, wait, you can't go. It's cultural appropriation.
Because we turtles don't need such necessities, considering how we mate.
Yes.
We only get the urge like every 80 years. So,
Choose to mate this year and die, or keep living. Tough decision.
so after, is there anyone else in the room?
Nope, just him.
I get up and after
other sailors, I guess, but they're not paying him any mind because
I
what happens?
go
in
and
the
look for
skies-
Arcades.
Wait a minute.
So
Dude, portals, yeah, with an O, not masturbate?
There's no need. They only mate every 80 years or so.
Right, but they can still...
But they don't have that urge. It's just not there. It's kind of like the Vulcans in
the
Foreign
urge
Far.
isn't there.
So they
Correct,
can. Yeah. It's just that they don't have the urge to breathe.
Yeah, that's the whole point of masturbation. If you didn't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I go looking for my other friends.
Alrighty then. So you quickly pack it.
No, not quickly. Very slowly. I eat a little bit. After write some notes about satyr mating habits and how strange they are.
You drop some
and then
on him just accidentally and not minding it.
Yeah.
Just,
not even notice.
Something
walk
gets
off.
into his skin. He starts screaming in pain a little bit. You take notes as an oat shred or two gets in there.
Okay, I go looking for everyone else.
Note to self: Tyr's character has oats in foreskin. Okay. So that's going to be a tasty treat for him to discover later. Never show up late, kids, because I get to fuck with your character.
Noted.
For example, if you don't come in for after half an hour, I may or may not just have your character piss itself out of fear. And if you bitch and moan about that, that's your problem.
I go look for Arcades and the rest of the crew.
Right then. So
the
after eventually stopping your examinationing and taking...
Yeah, it's just getting bored of it because it's just a repetitive motion.
Yeah. Also, you've looked at this man. He's not packing as much as you, Aquan. You are a top tier turtle in your tribe.
Well, of course, it's the satyr. I mean, it's a fairy for crying out loud. What else could it do?
Yeah, he's in the single digits. You, my friend, are packing your own package. I don't wait.
Oh yeah, well,
I'm
I'm nearly 7 feet tall.
We'll make you roll for that later.
So where are my
Right then. So as you crest up these stairs, heading to the top deck, or the poop deck, as some have called it, because poop. Haha, funny. I'm gonna need you guys, the players that have already met the character, Mr. Oz, to describe what the three of you are doing while I pour myself a drink.
Oz is currently looking down on the deck, followed by the pony, who is simply amazed that they're on a flying ship.
Oh, there's a horse on this ship.
Yeah, there's a horse on the ship.
I go walking over to the horse.
The pony looks
It doesn't
very...
talk, by the way.
I greet the horse.
Yeah,
Hi, horse.
The
I've
horse.
seen you on this
The horse,
flying
not
contraption.
The horse, not understanding anything I'd said, proceeds to quickly shit on the floor.
Oh,
A horse walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Why long face?" The horse, not understanding English, proceeds to shit on the floor and walk away.
I have the
Use your
emote.
mic, dummy.
By the way, I have the emote of exactly what the horse looks. The horse's expression is all the time. I'm going to
I
post
assume
that
it's
in.
a long face.
Nope. Where is it? Ah, there it is. It's in tavern.
Sweet. I mean,
Look at my horse.
okay. This horse looks drunk.
yeah, kind of.
So do I.
Mm.
Oh, sorry. That's
Brian.
the...
What? I do. I'm Irish.
No, go close to your mic. We can't hear you if you sit away.
So do I. Look drunk, I mean.
Let's see if I can find the
But
good
yes,
one.
So is this horse here for meat? Are we here to eat it?
a horse walks into a bar. The
You are not.
The bartender says to the horse, "Why long
Can
face?"
you say that out loud?
Yes, I say that out loud.
Ah, don't eat the horse. She's a
Why
lovely
not?
horse.
The horse, not understanding what's
Horse
going on,
sashimi
proceeds
is
to
a
shit on
fine
the
delicacy.
floor.
Look
The
at this
horse
horse.
belongs to him.
It belongs
Look at
to
this
me.
Belongs to who?
To this guy.
you should have
His name's
manners.
Oz.
Hey, Arcades.
Yeah, it's me. Hi.
Ah, how you doing? Our satyr friend seems to be playing with his penis down below. It was rather boring.
Stare.
Just
I've already been
judgmental
informed.
fact. That seemed boring.
Oh. So, who's our
Like my
new friend with the horse?
Have you seen it?
Oh, here's a better horse picture.
Much better, yes. I can
As the
see
DM,
it.
I'm allowing this to be canon.
Almost
So-
see it. There's
So
just
your horse looks
not
ill. Are
much
you
on
sure? Are you sure you don't want to part with him for food?
No, absolutely not.
You can't eat meat if the animal is ill.
Yes, you can.
Look
Yes,
at
you can. You just
No.
cook it thoroughly.
Well, okay,
Oh.
maybe.
look at this horse.
So
Do you see
no
how
horse
happy she is?
sashimi. The horse
Look at-
sashimi is delicious.
It's his familiar, I guess.
I mean,
Look at
that's a
this
good
guy.
guess.
Oh, a fellow wizard. Do you dabble in the arcane arts, my friend? I walk over.
Oz, would you actually like to describe yourself? now that you have
Evidently.
a chance.
Yes.
So,
Oz-
so Aquid knows exactly what he's feeling up in a few seconds.
Oz looks at about 6 foot tall, green eyes, pale skin. He has short black hair. He doesn't look. He looks pretty slender, but he looks like a very muscular slender.
Lean. The word you're looking for
Lean.
is lean.
Lean. There we go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my name is Aquin.
Ah, pleasure to meet you.
And who might you be?
You can call me Oz.
Oz! I give him a big hug.
Ah, aren't you a friendly guy? I give him
Yes.
a hug.
I start looking through his
Watch
backpack.
out.
Do you have like a backpack or pouches on you?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm looking through them then. Just seeing what kind of trinkets are in there and I'm putting them back.
Trinkets
Uh,
and baubles.
So he has an explorer's pack.
Oh, torches, rope. Ha!
Whoa!
You seem well prepared for adventure, my friend. I put everything back.
You also find a holy symbol.
Of what? I shall roll religion, I guess.
I should figure out what god you worship. Give me a sec.
Why did I close?
Yeah, it's usually a bad idea to close your sheet.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is your religion?
I have no idea what this symbol represents.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter.
A new god.
But I, as a DM, need to know.
Oh yeah, I'm pulling up the
I mean,
Pantheon as
I might know, but I haven't rolled yet, so I mean, I guess I could if Aquin has it out and I can see it. That is.
Yeah. Let me put on the Pantheon. Let me put that in bio.
Yes.
The fuck is my thing? Oh, there it is.
The fuck is oatmeal?
There we go.
Excuse me. So yes, now that I do know what. Okay, so yeah, you're both fucking stupid.
Hey, I've probably never seen the god before.
So you're a religious man. So I take it you're of the divine arts?
Jack, more or less.
Tell me what you rolled while I'm on a different page.
Have you ever heard of the Titan skull hermit crab?
I thought it was just the normal Titan hermit crab. What did become a skull hermit crab?
He raises a brow at this. What is that?
I give him a pamphlet. Okay. If you look at the Golden Company, you can find the pamphlet of the Titan hermit crab.
For the record, the religious sigil is that of a skull that looks like it's about to decay, made out of wood.
Oh, this almost looks like the symbol of a cultist of the Titan hermit crab. Best be careful around the Sadriel archipelago. People who are suspected of following the Titan hermit crab are executed on sight.
Actually, wait. Aquin, go ahead and roll me another religion check.
Hey, Brian.
You have seen this symbol before.
Brian.
Yes?
Maybe you should turn your volume up because I can hardly hear on the stream either.
Or get a thing of duct tape and tape it to your mouth.
Sorry, I just have to speak directionally into it is all. You have seen this symbol somewhere before. Not in this small of a form, but more in a helmeted way.
The Titan hermit crab?
No. The wooden skull sigil.
Is it related to the Titan hermit crab? That's all I need. That's all I'm worried about.
You can't say no.
Okay, I step back from him.
But you have seen it more recently. You remember?
Are you sure you don't know? Are you sure you don't know the Titan hermit crab?
You remember hearing, for some reason, the sound of chalk on a blackboard keeps ringing in your ears.
Sorry, I never
everyone knows. The Titans, the primordial beings of wild potency, ruled the earth in a chaotic age. Did you know that, right?
He just blinks at this.
The bodies and the blood of the Titans went into making the sea, sky, earth, and stars. Their scars were lost.
And then his right.
Life hates a vacuum. A big crab lives in them now. Did you know that?
I swear I heard this story like years ago.
The Titan hermit crab is in the latest stages of its developments. It has moved through tiny ant skulls, rat skulls, monkey heads, baby skulls, man skulls, ogre skulls, giant skulls. And then take it a couple million years. It grows slowly, and a good skull is hard to find, you know.
Skulls.
So you sure you haven't heard of them? The Titan hermit crab.
You know, with the way this world works, the more he convinces people, the worse this thing's going to be when he actually faces it.
I have. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, sorry, I kind of blacked out mid speech there. Skulls eat. Never heard of them.
No,
never really left.
Hermit crabs. The hermit crab lives in a skull of a Titan.
The hermit crab's home. He dug into a skull of a living Titan.
No. No, the Titan's dead. You know the Titans are dead, right? You have to know this. You're a religious man, right? The Titans are dead.
Yeah, I totally know that. Yes.
The hermit crabs are so big, they use their skulls as their homes. And when they
That's
mate,
pretty big.
it's a sign of the end of the world.
Huh.
And
Here,
the
I give them a pamphlet.
They're pretty slim, being honest.
Second pamphlet.
Second pamphlet. I'll add that to my character sheet.
And there's a pamphlet if you look under
This is
the notes page under
We all
Golden
have a
Company.
copy by now.
If
Yeah,
not,
I actually
Aqua
wrote it
gets
out though.
sad. If not, Aqua's character will get sad at you.
I go and I look for something to drink now.
Yeah, okay. There's
Okay, so
ale being served under below deck. God,
we finally figured out where this kid came from. It's still unclear what's with the fucking horse.
I say we should eat it.
No.
So
At least suckle its blood. That's actually very good for the body.
Aquin, I swear to the gods, watch your fucking manners.
Hey,
before-
that
before
is
you
very
guys-
honorable. I have
eating-
traveled many miles and I've seen horsemen. And a good horseman will use the horse's milk as nourishment and its blood as nourishment as well. True fact.
Before you do that, look at the horse. Look how happy she is.
It
Looking
blinks.
down
It'll be
at the-
happier to know that it served you to its utmost. You're just letting it waste.
it blinks one
We're
eye.
not going to eat or drink a horse's
Clearly,
blood.
clearly he doesn't intend to eat or drink from the horse.
It blinks one
Well-
eye, and then a few minutes
I
later.
think it's
blinks
pretty
the other.
clear this is our friend here.
A true horseman would do that as a friend to the horse. The horse wouldn't die if you drank its blood.
It's not wrong.
And actually, horseman communities actually in real life do that.
So do cows.
The Huns did it. The greatest horseman ever to live.
All right, well, fair enough, but he still isn't going to eat it.
You can eat
But
that.
horse sashimi, that's a delicacy. So if you ever want to part ways, and as long as it's not diseased, slice that meat really thin, place it on a bed of rice. Magnifique.
Gods.
Duly noted.
You eat that baby?
It is a delicacy in the southern island of Japan of Kyushu.
May I eat that baby?
They actually do eat horse sashimi.
I wonder what horse meat tastes like.
I don't know. When I go to Japan, I'll let you know.
Yeah, me too.
Probably just tastes like meat.
Right then, seeing as you're all on deck, except for Rockwood, who has wandered off to talking about horse milk,
I'm just trying to get some.
the horse in question blinks its left eye, and then 30 minutes later, blinks its right. I need everyone to give me a perception check. Who's on the poop deck?
Will do. I will pat the horse.
Again,
Also-
it proceeds to shit on the floor.
What a lovely horse. Oh, 19.
Nice.
Oh, are we all doing perceptions?
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
I will, so I can do something. Hey!
Hey means nothing.
Not bad, not bad, not
We're on
bad.
a different screen, Bianca. You should know this. by
Oh,
now. Come on.
21.
Alrighty then. So, those who rolled at least above average, above 15, you see a very hard to miss giant plumes of fucking smoke on the coasts. This smoke stretches off into the sky, blackening it, and overall probably ruining the whole fucking atmosphere.
Is it industrial smoke or is it like fire
It
smoke?
is industrial.
Ugh.
As you guys approach closer, you see the source of it, and it is thousands and thousands of what appear to be metal smokestacks on top of large steel or metallic buildings made out of steel. These buildings stretch about the smallest that you're able to spot as you guys approach. The smallest one is 5 stories. Anything lower than that is nothing more than a shed and barely visible. The tallest of which is a building you guys are heading right for, about 20 stories tall. Where you guys
So I come back?
Eyesore.
As
Do
you
I
guys-
come back with my glass of water?
Yes.
Mmm.
I'm
You just
assuming
hear
you're
me say-
Now that is a sight.
I say, oh god.
Yeah.
An entire structure made of
eyesore.
steel.
An entire city made out of steel called Pittsburgh.
Think of the ingenuity.
That
It
might
would
be
pour-
a good time to ask. Aquin, what are your thoughts on environmental preservation?
Environmental preservation.
Pittsburgh.
I
Just out of curiosity, before we
Oz
Well,
wide
I
eyes
haven't
like,
really put much thought in it. The archipelagos have never been affected by it. We are so isolated and out of the way.
As you guys are,
But
of
I have
course,
discovered that you humans and even the dwarves of this world have no clue what conservation is.
Yeah.
But who am I to tell them otherwise?
yes, as you guys approach, you watch a seagull fly into the smog of the city, and as it exits the other side is a living skeleton that quickly falls apart.
holy
How
crap.
very Looney Tunes.
Yes.
So I'm just like,
I
holy
mean-
crap. This hey, this pamphlet's really entertaining to read.
As
I don't-
I'm just reading the pamphlet.
Yeah, of course, fine.
Maybe it's because I'm a country girl, but I don't really like the look of it.
You, a country girl, but you're standing in a full plate of armor of steel, are you not? Isn't it
Yeah, but
isn't it a bit hypocritical to say that a building made out of steel is unsightly, yet you walk around head to toe in it?
I just think architecture
is this okay?
should
So
look pretty.
obviously, this is a tremendous amount of smoke.
That's why I'm
too.
drinking this water.
What area of coverage we thinking?
Like, how big is it?
Like wide around? Is this like I just like to know exactly, because like
The nebula.
knowing where I came from, I'm not too unfamiliar with industrial tech, but like
Go ahead.
it might be like even worse than what I'm familiar with.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are we like in
I guess
Are we like in diesel punk level of tech, or
You're in
are
Pittsburgh.
we still in steampunk level of tech?
You're in Pittsburgh.
So diesel punk.
I guess.
The crabs themselves are nebula colored, or the shades of swollen, glittering stars before they implode. Wow, this is really interesting.
So yeah, as you're reading that pamphlet and you guys head into the smoke, it just sizzles away between your fingertips.
That's
Yeah, it becomes excessively hot as you guys actually approach the building. Everyone, of course, is provided a fan as you guys land out next to the building, as a parting gift from the boat.
All right, so this is customary happening.
Yes. So, they inform you, welcome to Barakta. Barakta. Please, enjoy your stay, and I apologize for the smog. It's quite thick this evening.
Is it always this thick?
Only on the days ending with a Y.
Hmm.
Actually, that wouldn't make sense. Only on the
I'm gonna
days that
check
end
something
with an
real
L
quick.
or an R.
I'm gonna check something real quick.
Go ahead. What are you checking?
The Eberron calendar.
Right there. For the record, it is Sol, Mol, Zul, Wur, Zor, Far, and Sar. All of which end with L's and R's.
Sweet.
Yes. I should have had him say only of the days that are 3 letters long. Would have been funnier, but
You should make a little handout with the days and the months on it.
I still have to fully commit.
Just in a list. Don't put too much detail into it.
I could just.
Yeah, the source I found only shows months.
Yeah, give me a second.
Oh.
Months and seasons. Where are the days? The calendar. Found it. I'm a genius. It's in our own notes. I think. No, it's the same thing. Wait, no, days of the week. There we go. I don't even need this external source. Cool. All the ones ending in L and R, you say?
Yes.
Ah,
Have you noticed something?
interesting. Yes, I did.
Alright, good.
Certainly glad I checked.
Keep to yourself.
Did we get magically transported to Eberron?
Oh God,
Well, no, actually, no.
we're in D&D
I've always
Brazil.
been using that. I've always been using that calendar since I discovered it.
It's been a constant.
Yeah, it's constantly smoking. But yes, outside of that, you are led inside where the air is actually quite nice, clean even, and there's internal lighting via electricity. Though it's magical, of course, because why waste time discovering the electricity when you can just poof,
So we're in Final Fantasy world.
basically.
Ooh.
It's supposed to just be a jarring difference between the two cities. Is all.
What was that company called in Final Fantasy VII? Shiva, Chevron,
Shinra?
Shinra. Okay, just look out for those Shinra symbols because those people are crazy.
I look down to the horse. Man, we're none.
The horse coughs up its heart and falls over dead.
No.
Wait, are you serious? That would okay. All right.
Right.
No.
Then. So I'm assuming you guys are
gonna start assessing.
Find your way to. Actually, no. Wait. Oh, wait a sec. I skipped over my notes. So, as soon as you're in the building and looking lost, someone will approach you, introducing themselves as Count Trevelra. He is a tall, pale man with blood-red eyes, long pointed fingers, clear canines sticking out of his upper lip, and a constant aura of death and fear around him, wearing a long black and red cloak and a well-dressed...
My God, man, have you ever heard of getting some sun? Pasty white is not good for skin.
What would I have to roll to figure out what he is?
There's 100 things you could easily roll, or you could just assume.
Well, I don't know which one.
I am a
Jack doesn't
necro.
really care either way. He's gonna extend his hand and say, "Hey there. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. What was that again?"
My name is Count Trevelra. It is a pleasure to meet you. And of course,
Trevel-
I have to have this stupid fucking accent because I couldn't think of anything else on the spot.
Travel
Hey.
right.
Since
Got
I don't know what to roll, I guess.
You could roll medical, you could roll arcane, you could roll history with advantage because you faced these things before.
I'm going to do.
You know what?
something.
You haven't faced one of these before, so you wouldn't have advantage. Never mind. I apologize.
I'm gonna
Your resident necromancer is going to roll an arcana.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to assume Katie's eyes are going to widen. I'm just going to step back a little bit. Just going to whisper, Nosferatu.
I'm going to do
16.
He's certainly not ugly for.
Is he alive or dead? That's what I'm examining.
He is the living dead. Yes.
Fascinating. I thought looking for if there's any inscriptions on him. Is he animated or is he a soul brought back to fill a dead body?
He just
Sir,
raises a brow at you as you jump between
you
frames.
are fascinating.
As you jump between frames to examine him anime style.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I'm going to put a divine sense out.
What does that do again?
Let me put divine sense. Oh.
He can detect undead.
Yeah, no, he's undead.
Pleasure to meet you.
Of course. I have been instructed here to wait out for guests who are coming to the party.
Well, this is actually perfect timing because I have my associates who will help us with our luggage. You mind if I get them out?
Of course.
Okay, pull out my raccoon, I open his mouth, I shake out all the bones, and I animate my 4 skeletons, and I was like, Ichi, Ni, San, get our luggage for us, please.
He just simply stares at you unemotionlessly. He's not ugly enough to be a Nosferatu. He's much more of a
Oh, don't tell me he's one of those glitter. He's not one of those glitter vampires, is he?
No, I'm trying to think of the classes from Vampire the Masquerade, and I can't think of them
I'm just
properly.
using an older word because mystique and I guess superstition.
I'm thinking So he's either is it a Malkavian?
Yes, we'll go with that one.
Okay.
He's the one that likes to fight.
Oh, Gangrel.
I guess I'm gonna go with the Malkavian though.
Okay.
So I'm actually familiar with that one. It's not the beauty obsessed ones though, or the ones that.
Oh, that is Malkavian.
Oh, that's what they are. Oh, fuck,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
There is Gangrel and what was the other one? Bruja.
Bruja.
Brouhaha.
I'm familiar with because a game I had followed for a little bit had one.
Oh yeah, Bruja's top notch.
Yeah, so he is certainly a Bruja.
Well, that saves us from carrying our luggage.
Yes. So I assume you all have invitations, yes?
Yes, we do.
You all hold out a very long, slim hand. And very
Katie's,
primitive
Arcades?
yes.
Yeah, Katie's,
Don't be bashful, woman.
Katie's reluctantly but
He-
slowly reaches down her armor and pulls out the invitation she received, and sort of shuffles forward. Her eyes are like staring at this dude, and
He
she
doesn't
just
blink as he stares back at you.
well, she doesn't either. Her eyes are just wide, and she just hands it.
He has not blinked.
Arcades, are you okay?
He has not blinked this entire time.
I'm fine.
Are you sure? You're being very rude to this gentleman here. He's a finely
This is
crafted.
how I always act.
You don't act like sway around Ichi or Ni or San.
Well, you control them, so
That's
He's
the masterpiece. Look at him. He has his own thoughts and controls.
I also have
It's
my own
ingenious.
slaves.
that's what I'm worried about.
I also have my own slaves.
Oh, that's
See,
neat.
look at that. Equal opportunity of the undead.
Yes. So I do prefer that you not call my children undead.
Okay,
That's
Of
pretty
the-
neat.
of the life disinclined.
We prefer mortally challenged.
Immortally.
Mortally challenged.
Everlasting life, Arcades. That is the
and-
goal
oh,
of
no,
all
would
magic.
Would you look at that? We got canceled. What a shame.
Okay, I don't think I like the idea of such a thing.
But yes.
You don't like the idea of immortality?
No.
Well then.
Why do you think any man seeks power?
But yeah, he flips
Any
through the
being.
invitations. He checks that all of you have an invitation except for one of you, and he looks directly to Oz. And you
I hold
say-
out.
Oh yeah,
He'll take yours, flip it open. Ah, very well. Well then, I am again Count Trevelia. Trevelra. I gotta make sure I get that pronunciation right. Where is it?
Count Dracula.
No,
Count
Trevelra.
Dracula.
Trevelra.
Trivella.
I am.
Oh, pardon my friend's rudeness.
Uh,
It's just so good to see something so powerful being expressed so openly.
I am actually a representative of the undercourt.
Well,
Is that who invited us? Wait, was there a name on the invite?
There was only a Mr. W. Or Mr. What was it? Was it W?
I believe something like that.
Yeah, it was Mr. It was just W on it in the crest.
So is that who
By the way,
invited
Pluck
us?
is with us.
Okay. Yeah, put it there too. Hello.
And I'm
He's
gonna
just
keep
he,
him
he's
close
just
to me.
shouldering the unconscious satyr who has passed out due to prolapsing.
I don't. I don't think you should be touching him, Pluck. You don't know where he's been.
He's been on the floor in a pile of sticky stuff.
You didn't touch it, did you?
Nope, I set it on fire immediately. As you look back, the boat's on fire.
No.
No, not really. Pluck's not that stupid.
are you sure?
Pluck's actually quite smart.
Hey,
He's just innocent is all.
We need to find this person a woman. Poor Pluck. He can't be a boy forever.
Dude, I just realized this guy is mostly in the nude and his legs are covered in fur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to clean that off.
Like I said
If we want
before,
to be
we
presentable.
really need to screen people we let in.
What's everyone's passive perception? Just out of curiosity.
Uh,
That's a 9.
14. Yeah, 14.
1 second.
If it's
Oh,
above 12, you're fine.
12.
That works.
Easily above 12.
You hear from inside, it's everywhere!
Oh shit.
What's
Alright, Jack
everywhere?
gives an
Maybe
extremely
he was
sigh.
spawning his young.
Then
Looking around
he's gonna
also-
slowly.
Looking around
It's
also,
gonna-
you notice that kobolds and goblins are easily communicating and moving about, unattacked and assaulted by any of the peoples.
Can I roll a
So
perception
Jack
to
is gonna.
actively look where that came from?
Yeah, sure. Jacob?
I
17.
assumed it was on the boat. Wait, what?
Yes, it did. Jacob, you're very clearly able to tell it came from the boat and specifically the sleeping quarters.
No, okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So Jack is.
I guess he
a
finally.
heavy sigh.
Man, he,
pull up a finger to our
it
new
took him
friend and then just be like,
It
"Give me
took
a
him
moment."
all
He's
trip
gonna
to reach ejaculation.
shamble on back to the ship. Find himself a bucket of water.
No. You have a body to tend to. That is not your business.
No, we just have a fairy to deal with.
He's unconscious.
Ah, I thought that was a pig. I thought that was lunch, an offering even.
I mean,
No.
Absolutely not. Jack says, still not looking behind him as he's walking towards the
We
ship.
paid a
What was
lot of money to get him out of jail. I'm not letting him die yet.
Well,
He's gonna
it's not.
pay back every cent.
Yes, he's kind of an indentured servant. He's not that type of fairy. Now, I know you're talking about. I mean, there's also, you can grind up like the little teeny tiny fairies and get high off them with, fairy dust.
It's
But
quite an enjoyable experience, yes.
yes,
Have
it
you ever
is.
had angel dust? I heard it is delectable.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Angel
No,
dust.
I've already
Can I find
partaked in the
water?
fairy dust,
I'm
and
just-
may I tell you, it was a transcendent experience.
How do you make
The likes-
angel dust?
Almost likely the same way how you make fairy dust. You dry them out, you grind them into a powder. You usually put it in a leaf and you fold it over and you stick it on your tongue.
I'm gonna like
man,
staring at
I
you
am
two,
learning
and I go
so
pale.
much today.
It's not entirely wrong, although we prefer to use their skin as a more...
Katie's goes really pale.
We prefer using their shedded skins as a more permanent means of harvesting.
I'm
Well-
learning so much today. Wow.
Along with
Well-
wings and head.
As transcendent as fairy dust was, I think that's my limit on hallucinogenics. I don't want to wake up next to some, naked turtles that aren't my wife, like I did last time.
That sounds like
Gee.
an interesting story.
Oh,
I'm
the stories I
Glad
can tell
that's
you,
your
my
only
friend.
reason.
So then, awkwardness out of the way, Zakat offers to escort you to the party. And after stating...
Did I manage to clean up Jumpy Boy?
Oh, I thought you were going to clean up the fucking boat. I was going to say, that's not your problem. Yeah, no, you just take a thing of water and just throw them in it.
There you go.
There's
Give or
a,
take.
there's
Not
a
gonna
horse...
bother bringing him with us or trying to wake him up. I'm just gonna
Does he
clean him
have
up.
any fine clothes in his backpack?
Leave him
I'm not
behind.
bringing him in there looking like that.
You haven't checked. You've been too busy trying to push the red balloon back inside of him.
So,
God damn it.
give or take a few weeks, then can we eat him? What would he taste like?
I don't know. I don't think
Probably
satyrs are the
dry.
Eat
eatable kind.
who?
You know
Please.
what? Never mind.
To be fair,
I just got back.
you all would taste the same, to be fair.
Actually, no reason at all. Humans taste like pork.
This is true.
Yes. I can just lay out an entire flavor list right
Just
now.
gonna keep my mouth shut.
Turtle tastes like turtle. You know?
Whoa.
Well, some say it tastes like chicken.
Yeah, really? Nah.
Yeah,
I knew.
I don't know if you noticed, but we're not exact. The thing is, portals and turtles aren't quite the same. Turtles are actually really delicious.
Turtles actually are known for eating small turtles.
Turtle is delicious, but the last time I played around with that stuff, I ended up naked in a desert trying to hitch a ride back to a city.
I ended up tripping hard on cactus juice. I saw a giant mushroom. I really hope he's still friendly.
Friendly mushroom.
Mushroom giant friend. It's a giant mushroom. Maybe it's friendly! There's an underground library and everything. Alright, enough Avatar references. But yes, the Count will happily transport you. After discussing that the passed out satyr is not a meal, he will snap his fingers and 12 well dressed, similarly in similar appearance in complexion figures will appear and take their claws away from his neck. Outside of that, they will hire a chariot for you, and you will all simply get in and ride off to the manor. You may proceed with small talk while I load everything up.
Okay, well,
Small talk and RP.
there's small talk. I'm going to the bathroom real quick.
Small talk and RP.
Oh,
Oh, my mistake. Let's. So, what would satyr? Kind of like goat, in my opinion. Kind of.
well, no, we did pay for the satyr. He is technically ours by ownership.
You guys paid for him? Nice.
Yes, we did.
You know, it is quite easy to acquire servants in these lands.
But he's also entertainment. So, you know.
I'm here too.
Technically, it wasn't it. Well,
Oh, Puck, I know you entertain.
Yeah.
But you're not. I've studied humans. I haven't studied a satyr before, and as a man of science, I'm intrigued by his kind.
That sounds kind of racist, but okay. Am I not intriguing enough to you, Auckland? Hello?
Jack's gonna
Really?
sort of.
I said, am I not intriguing enough for you, Auckland?
Oh well,
Jack's
you
gonna.
don't understand. On a scientific level, you're like every other human, sadly.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Wait,
Yes.
so who's the one talking?
Oh, right, Pluck. He appears to be an 18-year-old boy with soft little brown hair, bright blue eyes, and a lute on his back.
Oh, he's
Always
a.
present smile.
Jack is gonna pat Pluck on the back and be like, "That's all right. I'll give a fuck what you look like."
Oh, okay. He just lowers his head even more.
All races are fascinating in their own sort of way.
I guess. I mean, except for those dirty Armenians. Those filthy fucking cockroaches. No, Fluck's not racist.
I give him a grapefruit gusher or something like that.
Those dirty fucking half-bloods. Fucking half-elves. Always taking on jobs.
I mean, they taste good though, so I've heard.
Yes, forget it. You're a cannibal.
Oh no, I'm not a cannibal. One of the bartenders.
I'm gonna look up. Hang on. All right.
Right then.
Cannibalism does that? I don't know if that would have quite the same meaning in a setting like this. Do we have different words for like?
Well, the thing is, cannibalism refers to anything of a sentient race being eaten in this context.
Right. It's a bit different when you're eating something of your own race, right? Because humans
The
naturally tend to crave the flesh of their own race
I'm
after
back.
trying it out.
yeah.
Um,
Uh,
Humans very rarely, even in ancient times, ate themselves because of disease that it would bring about.
Yeah.
There's an actual natural instinct in human beings to try and avoid it if they can. It's the whole reason why the stench of human flesh is so repulsive.
Right.
The more you know.
I mean, I do that. I don't remember the name of the disease though.
Yeah, there's a disease you get when you eat humans.
Yeah,
Other
I don't
humans.
remember
I
the
think it's
name
called
of
the
it.
But
I've
shake.
heard it
apparently, once
before.
you've had enough of it,
Oh
you
yeah,
go
the
back
shake.
Yeah,
crazy and try to eat some more.
Yeah.
Well, that's
yeah,
because
because
you're
it can drive you crazy.
that's because you're
Uh,
crazy.
it's like
Yeah.
what, Wendigo syndrome or Wendigo
Wendigo
psychosis?
was made up after the case.
Ah,
Well, Wendigoism that the Native Americans described to believed that basically, well, they were cannibals, and that's what drove them crazy and mad and extremely violent. That or rabies.
oh yeah.
So, the building that you were led to, because
I do have to ask a question if that guy is still there.
of course, you're currently sitting in a chariot with him.
Okay. Are
Not a chariot, a
we
carriage.
staying here or are we going to be staying within the city?
Rooms will be provided to you, to my understanding. Also, as
Oh,
well,
okay,
as
that's
we are
good to
also
know.
guests, we were just simply being polite. I had basically rolled to see who was waiting for you, and this party was there.
Which party?
The party that you're currently traveling with.
Oh, I was. You. Another one. Okay.
To my understanding, there shall be other guests there. I am familiar with the High Lords of Varesh, and I'm also familiar with a Professor von Dr. Stitch and his entourage. I do not trust either of them personally.
You don't say.
No.
Oh, what makes you not trust them?
Well, the High Lords of Varesh have a tendency towards dark rituals. And
Mm,
that is my domain.
probably trying to summon Titan hermit crabs.
Quite possibly, yes.
All
But
right, well, we'll definitely steal clear of them.
the High Lords prefer more political game than I do. Well, I try to broker peace between the Underdark and the above ground. Hence, the kobolds and goblins happily frolicking with you human types. The High Lords of Varesh would more prefer to see that they control who goes there. I do not enjoy this.
Well, thank you for the warning, good sir.
And Dr. Stitch
We shall
is...
avoid those dark cultists.
Although you wouldn't legally, of course. This is just a rumor that you have heard floating about. He says a lot louder. This is, of course, just a rumor you have heard, not from me.
Pure rumor, my friend. I pat him on the back and I just laugh with him in a very poorly exaggerated laugh.
Yes. It's very clear he's not good at bluffing. So
Nor am I.
it's just very much obviously that he's lying about lying. But as you approach the manor, it's a smaller building, but much wider in terms of ground it owns. Of course, it sits on the top of a hill, surrounded by
Holiday Inn
smoggy
Express.
light, dark as night, and dark and rainy as you approach. Thunder
Okay,
and
not a
lightning.
Holiday Inn Express.
Thunder and lightning in classic horror movie style bullshit. Large bay windows, high as you can see, and a large wooden door with people gathered outside conversing.
Oh. Might as well, once we get there, disembark and find our rooms.
Yes. Arriving is rather well. You basically queue up as other parties have also arrived with you.
And make sure Ishini has all the luggage accounted for. And,
Yes.
keep an eye on them.
As you actually do look outside, let's see who you spot. You spot a goblinoid creature with his entourage, dressed in bright purples and white puffings along their entire
Royals.
attire.
Well, my cloak of stars, which shows an endless void of a slowly moving galaxy or nebula, is nothing compared. Those cloaks basically look like rags compared to mine.
Yes. There is also a man in what you have come to learn due to your interactions with El Zacta to be a doctor's uniform. Granted, not a surgical doctor.
Oh,
And also with your
maybe you can
spare
buy syringes from him, Arcades.
for heroin.
Why
Of
would I
course.
need syringes?
For heroin addiction.
Because we all have a habit of almost dying every time.
Oh, you mean potions? Well, neither person who made those is here.
No, but
So,
there's one that's of his kind.
You also notice, due to your experience with the
Oh.
college, that he is surrounded by students of the medical profession.
oh,
So-
okay. I
Yeah.
got what you meant.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Not a single Lycos is in sight, and it's quite a nice sight, honestly.
This must be where he's from. I wonder what the bird lady is doing around these nowadays.
Squawk!
Oh, mating.
You lot are the third carriage to arrive. Count Trevelera being the first to exit, along with his entourage, which seemed to just poof out of nowhere, even in the rain, with umbrellas, ensuring that not a single drop of water gets on him as he moves.
That's very handy. Unfortunately, my servants are busy carrying luggage for umbrellas. But come on, Ishi, Ni-san, let's go.
Making your way off as you guys leave and exit the carriage.
So, Oz, what do you think of our help? As I look back to the four skeletons that are wrapped in their leather bandages. Yeah.
I think that they would be excellent in poker games for poker night.
One of their fingers just falls off as they're trying to hold cards.
I kind of like put the thought in my head. I'm like, we should attempt an experiment with that someday. I shall make a note of it.
Don't really play games together that often.
It's the dogs playing poker. Only with skeletons.
It's like that Geico commercial. The guy goes up the attic, turns on the light, and you have all the freaking mannequins staring at him playing cards.
Yeah. That sounds amazing. I really can't visualize that commercial. I don't think I've seen it.
You guys don't play games? Or need
Oh,
things like...
I love games. These poor fellows. I mean, I play a game called Arculus. That's a stick and ball sport. I don't know if any of you would be familiar with it. It's very native to the archipelagos that I'm from. I can teach you it sometime.
I would love to know. I would love to learn some more games. All I'm good at is liar's dice. Something.
Just dice. Well, this game requires, physical conditioning, and we would need to build a pitch somewhere. But I shall write up a pamphlet of the rules and make sure that everyone gets a copy.
Can't wait for that.
He really likes his pamphlets.
He really does. Alrighty then. Cool. Alright. So, I figured out everything, the last minute details that I needed to work out. So then, allow me to pull you guys over to the map. Actually, wait, I have to do one last thing before I Dude, what you guys on? Hey, let me just go. There we go. Where the fuck? Okay, move that up. There we go, perfect. Nobody will suspect a thing. So, this is the layout of the building as you are given the time to explore.
Oh wow, you have a lounge, a lot. Oh, I'm definitely going to the
Lounge.
library.
I wonder what...
Wait a minute. This is Clue.
Wait a minute. It is Clue.
I knew
Oh,
Awkward
great.
would get it almost immediately.
Sweet.
I was like, alright, Awkward's definitely going to piece it together first. So, this is what I was hiding.
Ooh.
So now does the title of the stream make sense?
Yes.
I haven't seen the title of the stream yet.
No.
No
I have an
clue
aneurysm
what
now.
I'm doing.
Oh, you fuckhead.
I
Yeah.
also said
You
last
fucking
session.
bitch.
I also said last session. I have an
I
inkling of.
thought you were just.
I have some clue of what I'm doing.
I just thought you were fucking. So like just being serious about that.
No, I'm competent.
I thought you were just doing it to be quirky
No,
and funny. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
no. I was foreshadowing.
I'm gonna.
Damn, actually thought you were gonna do something for
You're in
original.
trouble now.
What did I do? You're the one that's being an idiot.
That's what I hate.
No sex. Oh yeah. I expect.
Hey, it's still November.
I expect hate for me to start trending soon. But yes, now that that cat's out of the bag, I guess we can fast forward a little bit. Unless you guys want to do the slow route.
Up to you guys.
I'm down to play it out.
Alrighty then. So, as the
Almighty
guests, the five guests, other guests decide yourselves, who all seem to fit perfectly with the game Clue, the the entertainers of the band of Sir Aistel Rondrith, a traveling bard, the High Lords of Velresh, the political intrigues, the Goblin Prince Calgron and his entourage, and Professor / Dr. Stitch and his students, along with Count Trevelra and his entourage, are the large pieces that play, and the only ones really worth even bothering keeping now.
What I missed somehow. Oh, okay.
Hey, he's finally showed up.
Hey.
So after
I'm
finally
sorry.
punching,
I just forgot this
after-
happened today.
after properly punching.
Didn't we leave him on the ship?
No, you brought him with you.
No.
After
We dragged our
properly-
indentured servant off.
Yeah, after properly punching his prostate back into position, he awakens. Sticky. Very sticky.
No, actually not sticky, but he is
Okay,
very wet.
Wet.
Yeah,
Moist.
and extremely cold, I'm sure.
Yes, you felt like you had a red balloon sticking out of your ass the entire time. But outside of that, your host introduces themselves. They are a kenku, a red-feathered kenku with a black tie seemingly growing on their feathers. They introduce themselves to you all as Xavier, and he gestures to the creature floating beside him, a 8-eyed creature in a sphere with large fleshy tendrils and eye stalks and a large gaping maw of teeth, as his butler.
Ah, the butler.
Yes.
All right, quick color change. Let's see what we already have here. Let's see, we got that. I guess Aquan. Is there a green one? I guess Aquan's mustard.
No, I thought there was like a Dr. Green or something like that. Wasn't there like a Mr. Green or something like that in Clue?
Yeah, there was a Mr. Green. Now that you mention it,
There was.
we got a plum green.
Mustard.
We don't have mustard. I would have been mustard. I changed my color recently. Hang on. Now I'm mustard again.
So I had to work out how I was going to do this for weeks.
Is Cosmo Oz?
Mustard's my favorite one anyway, so.
But yes, I had to work out how I was going to fucking do this properly for weeks.
Should we set the characters out?
If you'd like, sure.
Oh, Oz, I have that pamphlet for you on Arculus. Want me to send it to you via message?
Yes, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'll send it via message. You're Cosmo, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, you got it.
See if I have
Ooh.
It's quite a long pamphlet.
And I always forget something, and this time it was tokens. Yay! So I guess we'll skip that side of things. But yes, Xavier. He, of course, greets all of you with a smile and a handshake next to his butler. And you're free to interact with the party as you see fit. As I prepare for, as I read up on what I have to do next. Right then. He will greet you, actually, personally. Greetings and welcome to the party. My name is Xavier. I will be your host for this evening. Please, enjoy my manner.
Certainly.
I do believe you all have invitations, yes?
Yes, we had our invitations and a place that we can put our luggage.
Ah, of course. I have many a butler around that you could easily, well, my beholder
I look back to my leather-cladded servants. I go, I have my own help. Just direct us in the, just putting us in the proper direction.
Of course. And he will gesture to his beholder, who will gladly guide your people off. I will, however, have to ask you that you leave all of your weapons at the door, as this is a upper-class party. Weapons are not necessary. There's also a
First time I've been
That's a
to an
little
upper class party and that was the case. Says.
Yeah, that's
Nice to meet you, by the way. Name's Jack.
Xavier.
He's gonna extend his hand.
He will raise a brow at it, but shake it.
Sweet. Alright, and then I guess he's gonna put his weapons out.
Yeah. There is a servant clad in full plate mail with his mask down, who
I do expect a receipt. I mean,
of course.
So I hand over my +2 rapier.
Yep. He expects all of your weapons and anything that would be considered hostile.
And then my sling and quarterstaff as well.
Oh. Wait,
You don't have to remove these items from your inventory.
Aquan, are we gonna have to leave our limbs behind? Oh.
Well, of course not.
Natural weapons.
I turned over my weapons: a sling, a rapier, and a quarterstaff. Those are my weapons.
Natural weapons are allowed, but do keep them to yourself, is all we ask.
I take out my longsword. 4%.
Let's see, I have one dagger. Ah, shit, fuck. Hang on. Control is my activation key for talking, and I just changed
My
the
sword
side.
is alive. Can I be exempt?
Short bow rapier, 17 tipped daggers.
We're all like literally like standing there, like looking at our pocket watches as he's unloading 17 daggers.
That's
I just-
1, 2, 3.
I just lean,
What are your receipt for all of them?
I just lean over to Aquan and be like, "Your shells carry that much or hold that much?"
All I have is a rapier, quarterstaff, and my sling. There's only weapons I carry.
I take out my dick and go,
Honestly,
I'm not sure how you're
looking-
gonna take this away, but you can do what you want with it.
I'm going to punch him in the back of the head.
His prostate
Honestly, looking-
balloons out again. He prolapses.
It's like, buddy, use your manners. Remember, we own you.
By the way, Tyr,
Yes.
you have granola crumbs stuck in your foreskin.
I'm half foreskin, I'm a Jew.
Your
Jewish satyr?
Your satyr does, Irene, not you. So enjoy
The satyr horns are in the shape of a what's
Yarmulke?
it called? Yeah. Wait, no, not a yarmulke. Menorah.
Well, okay. Enough teasing the late boys. That's my job.
Right. I take out my weapons. It's just a dagger and a crossbow and a rapier.
Pluck just takes his rapier, puts it in there, and then just empties out a sack of knives,
My-
daggers, and other shit he's been picking up along the way.
My
It's like
sword
a-
is
We really
alive,
need to get.
so-
We really need to get that gentleman a girlfriend.
He just like shakes the bag a couple of times. It's like
Arcades, that is your job as his guardian. You know that, right? You have to get. You have to get a
lovely
woman.
girl that he's been talking to, and she's very nice, and she owns a flower stall. So leave the boy alone.
So
we're just
she does.
friends.
Does she? Does her dad have a diary?
What? We're just friends.
That
Shut
hey,
it.
well, Pluck. Have you talked to the father yet? Is the diary? Does it have enough money in it to sustain you?
I make it.
That's the man's job.
No, that's the woman's job. That's the father's job. To have a diary for his daughter.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant that the girl's daughter would have money for Puck to be like kept.
No,
You
no.
know.
You know what a diary is, right?
Yeah, I know what a diary is.
Dowry.
Okay, good.
Oh,
That's
dowry.
what I'm saying. Dowry.
I thought you said
That's what I'm
diary.
saying. No, dowry.
Shut up,
I
Brad.
actually thought you said dowry as well.
Thank you.
I'm trying to talk in my Aquan accent, and it's hard to come out. No, but the dowry. Make sure the dowry's nice and big. You know, you have to know that you're marrying good stock.
Okay, I don't want to know.
Like Bub. Look at Arcades. I mean,
It's not here.
that's one hell of a woman. Bub knew what he was getting into. Think that
Fucking
big.
turned bright red.
I don't think out of character. I don't think for any of us knew what we were getting into.
Of course not. You're in love with your right hand.
Well, not love, just
Well, it was certainly an interesting mating ritual. I'll give it that. Do all satyrs do it?
So wait, do all satyrs also stare at people while doing it?
I told you, I'm an anthropologist.
Who's
Okay,
fiddling with a paper
I'm
bag?
ready to go in character now.
What was all that wrestling?
Right.
By the way, I was gonna ask, Brian, do they consider badgerception a weapon?
Does it have an attack?
Not technically. I mean, it's a living creature.
Oh, right. Bad reception. No, he does not
Yeah.
consider that a
Oh,
weapon.
are you trying to bring the horse in here? Are you trying to bring the horse in here?
in?
Please
You
don't.
try?
You embarrass us.
Hey, what's your policy on swords that are alive?
The same on any object that is alive and considered a weapon. Place it in the crate. Shut the fuck up, Bella, before I put you in the crate.
I go in the crate because I'm
All
alive.
right. So to be clear, bad reception is a weapon. Is what I'm hearing.
Do you put it in the crate?
If I point, they say put him in the crate, I'll put him in the crate. Reluctantly, but I'll do it.
Yeah, I reluctantly put my longsword there too.
Oh my gosh, you're being such babies. You get a receipt.
We've really bonded.
Oh yes, that's right. The orc
Bad
and the sword.
reception.
Sir,
I haven't let him out of my sight until now.
where do I put the horse?
Pluck. Begin playing a sad violin tune.
Alright, then.
That reminds me, I need to figure out where to put the horse.
Oh wait.
You guys have space.
Epic.
What? We're not at a funeral.
I play the brass, don't you know?
Sucking dick isn't called playing the brass.
My God.
I'm a bard. I play the guitar and the brass.
You play the skin flute and you like it.
Sure, I mean...
As we have... I'll leave that to you. Shut the fuck up, Bella! I will put this seat clamp on your nipples.
Art is musician. Art is musical instruments technically considered weapons. This is gotta get.
Do you say this?
Are they actually?
Do you say this out loud?
I mean, yeah, mostly to the group. Less so the people running the place.
The two
He did mention out loud that he was a bard, right?
The two armored individuals
no.
look at each other and instruct you guys to place your instruments into the crates.
I
He doesn't say the same about Pluck, by the way, if that means anything. He's specifically pointing out Jumpy.
Oh, I am so glad I am here to indulge the undeniable pleasure of the sweet satisfaction of "I told you so." Just get
I put my loot in the crate, but I keep my flute in my pocket at the side.
You keep it next to your dick, and they just assume that you're that you're well off.
Sure.
Brilliant.
Aquin, they do look to you in your book.
my book. Do you know what you're asking?
The other main question, sir, is admitting a large amount of magical prowess. We suspect it may be a...
You do, but are you daft, sir? You know how magic works. My spells have already been memorized for the day. All you're depriving me is the ability to memorize them again for the day for tomorrow. Depriving me of the book does not deprive me of my magic. You, sir, need an education.
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
Kitten squeaking, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, I now have a cat on my lap.
Aww.
You get a cat.
I thought it was Lux in the background.
No, Lux is a lot more annoying.
I know, but like, I just heard a cat, okay? And I'm used to it being one of yours.
Nope, it's Luna. Luna the Spooner. She's a rescue.
That's amazing.
Nice.
Minor rescues.
Oh, that's nice.
My dogs were rescued.
Rescues are great.
Yet
Come with their own
she's being lazy and not taking care of that fly that's in my house right now. She just stares at it. She's usually good at it. I can't really complain. She gets them like 90% of the time.
That bitch.
Nice.
Yeah, she loves catching flies. Flies, stink bugs, gnats. If they come into this house, she'll hunt it down.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, welcome to Clue. Figure out who dies.
So, but yes, I again tell them, I go, so depriving me of my spell book is actually pointless. you wish me to indulge in your low intelligence and hand it over to you, I will if I must.
What if my sword can't breathe?
Your sword has lungs.
He's alive.
Well, Arcades, I gotta teach you
That would
some
seem like an
basic.
awfully weird weakness to
Shut
have
up.
for a sword. I just want to say,
Shut up.
I shall.
dies if you put it in the crate. You know that's what they do with swords sometimes. Is they put them in crates.
You know, sometimes they
Like
send
now.
swords off to a farm.
That's
Fuck
true.
off, you.
But yes.
Oh.
Essentially, most of you guys are completely disarmed. Except those who didn't say anything. Luckily, there's no monks among you, or else they'd have to perform surgery.
They'd have to chop off their hands if they.
Arms,
read any more.
legs, both at the prime joint.
Are we allowed to leave the castle to go to the town? Just asking.
Well, I will. I guess I'll give up my book laughing. What a delightful nod to tradition. I can't tell you how nostalgic it is to see people who think that a spell book is where an arcane user gets its spells, demonstrating such a time-honored tradition of naivete.
To be fair, sir, warlocks.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Removed of the
That would have been my guess.
My question is, how do you get rid of sorcery? How do you get rid of sorcerer's magic? Do you do the classic thing and just bloodlet them?
We have ways.
Yeah, that's the bloodletting.
Not wrong.
Well, it all depends on the sorcerer type, because I've read that not only do those of dragon heritage gain sorcery powers, but what about those who gain them from the shadows or from giants? Or in that case, what about those who gain them from celestials?
We have ways.
It's good to know.
Not
Oh, well,
bloodletting.
I can walk in before they start trying to strip search us, because this is getting ridiculous.
A little bit, yeah. But, as of course you make your way into the banquet hall, a couple of hours of simple interactions, meeting everyone, figuring out who's who, and being able to...
I go to the library.
Yeah. You do find in the library, give me a second of time at this moment, are several hooded individuals wearing bright yellow... No, not bright yellow, sorry. Yellowish-orange vestments and cloaks.
Are there any, really bad paintings?
Of course.
Okay.
Many of them are self-portraits.
I walk over and I'll, look at one of the hood figures. I'm like, do you see that? I can just stand here in the dark squinting at her. Poor thing's ruining my appetite.
One of them just tilts their head towards you and then tilts back to their group that they were muttering with. But overall, meeting up with everyone, of course, you are given the chance to meet the Goblin Prince, Calgron, the High Lords of Velresh, who are currently in the library, the band of Sir Estella Rodithis, Professor / Dr. Stitch and his students, and of course, the Count himself. These do you guys actually wish to meet? After this setup, I am thinking about taking a break and getting some food in me. My brain is slowly shutting off.
I don't think.
Well, if you want to, we can we can hold off until you're more awake until next week.
All right.
But
Wait,
we've done a lot of role playing.
Yes.
Well, my whole schedule's all ass backwards right now because I'm changing departments.
Right.
But
We also had
I'm leaving this. I'm done being a city police officer. Actually, my apartment's not that far from the Pennsylvania state line.
Come on by, man. Let's get some beer.
Are you anywhere near York County?
I have to double check. I think we're not that far. You're like right next to Jersey, right?
I'm not anywhere near Jersey. I'm like 3 hours from Jersey.
Yeah, you're close enough. But yes, I'm going to say that we call it here for right now. My stomach actually has just started acting up too, so that's great.
Oh, it was a lot of fun role playing though. I enjoyed it.
Yes,
I liked it.
I do actually have to prepare a lot more than I thought I would.
And someone read my Titan Hermit Lab pamphlet.
Finally, and it wasn't me.
Hey, I read it.
Well, did you like it, Oz? Did you enjoy the read?
I really enjoyed it, actually.
And how do you like the pamphlet on the sport of Oculus?
That one I'm currently reading right now. I'm a fan of it.
That's good.
I can send you the liar's dice.
Anyway, I'm going to
Cool, definitely send it to me, man.
I'm going to call the recording right here. I believe